Get you some news headlines this morning, guys. The Mosquito Fire continues to burn out of control. Flames have now spread into Dorado County from Placer County. Latest update from CAL FIRE shows it has now grown to more than 13,000 acres. That's about the size of West Sacramento. There is no containment either. We have team coverage this morning. I want to start with Rachel Wulff, who is live along Mosquito Ridge Road in Foresthill with the latest on the situation there. Doesn't look good, Rachel.
Yeah, it's not good. In fact, we arrived at about 5 o'clock this morning, and crews said that they had to be pushed out. We saw a lot of guys on the ground breathing really heavy. They had smoke everywhere, charred marks. They were fighting that fire. They've re-engaged, and this is what's happening right now. They are holding a property here right along Mosquito Ridge Road, and I'm going to ask Stefan to pan up. If you see that tree right there, the outline, it looks like a Christmas tree that's burned. Well, that just about 3 minutes ago went whew, like a torch, and that's what's happening. You can see those embers that are blowing and then carrying to other trees, and that's how the fire is spreading. I want to show you some video from when we came down the road. Once it was safe enough and those firefighters re-engaged, take a look at this wall of fire. It was scary. I'm not going to lie to you. It was a little frightening. We were pushed back, and we're about 100 yards from that area right now. Earlier, when we arrived, there were sirens blaring, and we said, what is going on? Take a listen. That is the Placer County Sheriff with a get out warning. There were dozens of deputies driving around Foresthill and telling the people who decided to stay despite that mandatory evacuation order that you need to get out, and you need to get out now. When it started raining ash and ember and we felt the heat, that's when we knew that the fire was close. Back out here live, see these firefighters? There's a number of different agencies. We're hearing 700 to 1,000 different crews from all over Northern California, and they're standing watch over this home right over here. They just removed this hay bale because obviously that's something that could go up, but that's the sound of chainsaws. So they're cutting down any trees that might be close to this house, trying to save this property. Doesn't appear that anybody's home. That propane tank, that could be a bad situation. So one of the things in covering fires over the years, the sounds of explosions, in terms of, okay, that's a sound that we heard. Sounds like a tree going up. When they go up like a torch, there's also a certain sound that's associated with that. So again, a lot of different dangerous elements out here. That's why these guys are professionals. They're doing the best that they can, but when it's a danger to them, a danger to law enforcement, they have to pull out as well. So a live look at the Mosquito Fire. Foresthill still under a mandatory evac in Todd Valley now. The fire has not hit Foresthill because it's pushed east. We heard Grass earlier talking about mandatory evacuations in Dorado County, and also it has not touched the city of Auburn. So again, Foresthill, several thousand people. There's a handful of folks that stayed. If you're watching, get out. There's no need to be here. Go to a shelter. Take your animals. There's plenty of places to go. But again, this is an active firefight, as you can see, as that line continues to move an inch closer to us.
Wow, that is incredible. Rachel, stay safe. We'll check back with you. Dave Grassoff, that's the situation there at Placer County. I want to get to Dave Grassoff, who is in Dorado County this morning near Volcanoville and Barefoot Road with a look at the firefight going on there. Is that a backfire we're looking at, Dave?
Yeah, that's this is part of the strategic part of fighting the fire here. I've been with crews that have been lighting backfires here in this area. When I caught up with them, I'd say about 45 minutes ago, yeah, it was pretty intense. Luckily, the wind is not blowing, so, you know, they use those conditions to their advantage as the fire continues to spread into the Dorado County this morning. So do the evacuations. I can also tell you the road that I'm on, this is Volcanoville Road. Boy, it's a narrow road with a lot of equipment on it, so I haven't even been able to get up to Volcanoville, that's where I was heading. But hopefully, yeah, people evacuated that area. Also, the Georgetown area, Bald Mountain, Canyon Creek, Gray Eagle, Quinette are all under mandatory evacuation. While people in Cool, Garden Valley, East Stumpy Meadows are being told to get ready to evacuate if needed. Evacuees with small domestic animals can take them to the Dorado County Animal Services in Diamond Springs. Those with larger animals are being told to please call the Rancho Marietta Equestrian Center. So yeah, as we come back here, we're going to punch back up to a live picture here. Crews have been busy in this area lighting backfires. You can see that it's pretty calm. The trees aren't really blowing in this area, but you can see this narrow road right there. That road actually goes to Volcanoville. A lot of crews on that, so as soon as they give me the thumbs up that I can move on through without bothering them, I'll try to get up to Volcanoville and see what's going on there. John?
Okay, Dave, stay safe. We're going to check back with you throughout the morning. Meanwhile, crews are investigating the fire. They're looking into whether PG&E equipment played a role in starting this fire. The utility says investigators put caution tape around a transmission pole near the spot where that fire started Tuesday in Placer County. PG&E has filed a report with the Public Utilities Commission, which is required by law, but they say that it has not found any damage or downed conductors in that area.